Hi, today we're going to talk about water storage. That includes storing water, treating water, and filtering water. Here at Shelf Reliance, we have a lot of ways to help you store water. We have a 55-gallon drum kit. This kit comes with a 55-gallon drum, comes with a water siphon so you can help get the water out of there, and a bung wrench, and it comes with chemicals for treating water long term. You can buy additional 55-gallon barrels for about $75 or $69. They're on sale right now, and the kit comes at $98. You can get a 30-gallon barrel if you need a smaller amount. This will fit in closets, etc. And you can get a 5-gallon container as well for $13.85. A 55-gallon drum, when full of water, weighs about 480 pounds. The 30-gallon weighs about 225 pounds, and the 5-gallon weighs about 42 pounds. Something you need to know about our water containers. They're not just regular old plastic containers. They're special properties to our plastics. Our plastics have anti-UV properties, so the sunlight can't get in. But more importantly, they have anti-leaching properties. You cannot just store water in any old plastic container. It'll leach from things next to it. So if you're going to store these in your garage, you can do that. If it's near gasoline or paint, it's not going to leach through the plastic. So these are great ways to store water. They're food grade, and they are for the sole purpose of storing water. Any one of these you pick up, you'll want to pick up this wrench. This is a bung wrench. It's about $7. It works on all of the barrels, and it also doubles as a gas shutoff tool. It's a great part of any water storage program with any of these barrels or containers. Now we have a brand new water product. It's called the Water Brick. It's 3.5 gallons each. They have a nice wide mouth opening. They have an airtight seal that eliminates most food odors. Made of BPA-free plastic that contains a UV additive. These bricks won't crack, leak, or break down. The UV additive gives them a nice long 15-year shelf life. I love these. I have several of these. The water brick has a nice wide mouth opening. You don't have to store just water in it. You can store food, cereal, grains, all kinds of stuff. And you notice they fit together like Legos. They're nice and secure. You can make a stack of them against the wall flat. You can stack them in a room. You can put these in your garage too. They have the same anti-leaching properties as the barrels, and they're great to have on hand. They're about $16 each. Grab several of these. They're nice to have. They're the right weight when you're hustling water around because they're not so darn heavy. 3.5 gallons is a nice, easy weight to carry. These are thin enough. A lot of them will slide right under a lot of beds, so it's a great way to have some water stored in your house. Now, if you're going to store water, you're going to store it a long time, you can't just fill your barrels up with tap water or well water and go, hey, it's going to be fine. It will start to grow stuff in it after a while. You know, tap water is good, they say, for about 4 months before it starts getting foul. So if you're going to store water long term, you'll want to add some additives to it. If you're going to 55-gallon drum, 30-gallon drum, 5-gallon container, or even the water bricks for long term, you'll want to add this. Use the chlorine dioxide. It's an effective fight against viruses, bacteria, giardia. They also produce no aftertaste, and they're a great way to do things. So the 2-ounce bottles here, you mix them together, they'll treat up to 60 gallons. These are great ways to do large amounts for like your 55-gallon drum. If you want to do these tablets, you add these to small amounts to large amounts, and they're a great way to store and treat your water long term and keep them safe and clean. Now, another way to treat water was without chemicals, and we have 2 devices to do that. One's about $100, the other's about $60. Let me tell you about the SteriPens. The SteriPen Journey, the $100 item, this thing will purify water 10,000 cycles. That means you can do a liter 4 times a day for 7 years. It does it in about less than a minute, most typically. So you put the water in there. The ultraviolet light is the newest and fastest growing portable water purification category. The UV light is shortwave light between X-ray and visible light. This destroys the DNA of the microbes in just seconds. Without functional DNA, microbes can't reproduce, and that's what makes you sick, is when they reproduce. So UV is been around, a technology that's been around for a while. In 1878, its effectiveness against bacteria was noted, and it's now used commercially in most bottling plants, hospitals, and water treatment. Pick up the SteriPen, comes with the batteries, It, like I said, does about 10,000 uses for you need to replace it. That's a lot of water treatment. Scoop up the water you need, clean it up, and there you go. Now we have the same one for, it's $59. It does not come with batteries, and it has about a 3,000 use cycle before you need to replace it. So this one's has a rubber stopper on it. It's designed to fit right into a drinking bottle. You can turn it on and clear out the microbes in there in just a matter of less than a minute. It's a neat, handy device. Again, this one does not come with batteries. We recommend only using well-known battery name brands that are lithium or nickel metal hydride type batteries. Never use alkaline batteries with this. So $60, you got yourself 3,000 uses. It's well worth it. Okay, so there's other ways to treat water. You can filter water. These are some really handy little units. I have one of these. This is $29. It comes with a water bottle that removes offensive tastes, odors, chlorine, silt, sand, sediment. Filters up to about 50 gallons, the $29 one does. Removes harmful microscopic pathogens such as Cryptosporidium and Giardia and other cysts and spores. Comes with a great carrying tote. Now the other one's $19. It does the same thing, but it does about 30 gallons before you need to replace the filter. If you buy either one of these, pick up some extra filters. They're about $10. They're great to have on hand. It's a great addition to any water plan. Now there's a neat little device we have. It's $12, $12.82. It's on sale right now. This lightweight, easy to use water filter is a perfect addition to your emergency kit. One unit will filter up to 20 gallons of water. Tests indicate that the Frontier filter will remove 99.9% of Cryptosporidium and Giardia, as well as other waterborne pathogens. The Frontier water filter is also easy to operate. Just attach and expand the straw, submerge the filter into the end of the water source, and drink through the straw. Use the Frontier water filter system to drink from any bottle, cup, or directly from the water source. So we showed you how to filter water, how to store water, how to treat water. Now we're going to sell you actual water. Unlike bottled water, this is purified water. It was specifically designed for emergency preparedness. Both of these types are approved by the U.S. Coast Guard and they have 5 years shelf life. This water is pasteurized, commercially sterilized, and hermetically sealed. They can be frozen, used as ice packs, and they're great for rinsing wounds in first aid kits or for drinking. The Aqua box, which is right there on the left-hand side, that's just like a juice box, comes with a straw, and the other one's a tear-open pouch. Both are great additions to any emergency kit. Throw them in your glove box, trunk of your car, your boat. And again, I have one in every one of my first aid kits because it's a clean, sterilized way to clean a wound. It's a great, great tool. Now, you might already have water in your house that you can't use, and we want to help you use that. So here's how you'll do that. You'll combine these two units. But let's talk about the filter first. The Frontier Pro Water Filter is $24.70. This filter is like no other. It's small enough to fit in the palm of your hand, yet it filters up to 50 gallons. The Frontier will fit on the standard spring water bottle, typical bottle. You can either drink directly from the Bite Me valve, or you can set the filter to gravity flow mode and filter it unattended. The filter also includes MyRegard, which protects against growth of bacteria, algae, fungus, mold, and other mildew growing in the filter between uses. The second one is the Frontier Pro Water Heater Adapter. You combine these two units together, and this ingenious device will turn your Pro Water filter into a water heater filter. Simply attach your Pro Water filter to the water heater, drain the valve to provide safe, clean water for you and your family in the event of an emergency. When you put them together, it looks like this. They combine these two together. That's the valve attachment, and that's the actual Frontier family filter. And you can't just drink the water out of your water heater without filtering it. It's full of sediment, rust, and other things. And a lot of water heaters will have 30, 50 gallons in them. And you may have a water source in your house you didn't even know you had available to you. Get this little unit, these two units, combine them together, and you can always use your water heater to drink the water if you need to in an emergency. Your water plans need to include things like filters and taking care of the water that's in your house already. We have a lot of products. We didn't go over them all. We kind of went through it quickly. We have collapsible water container carriers. We have dishwashing containers. We even have this neat little kit that you can turn a 5-gallon bucket into a reserve water and it filters it. It's a really neat little unit. We have siphon pumps. We have collapsible containers. We have other purification tablets you can get. Just contact us and we'll help you out. Water is an important and essential part of any emergency plan. Here at Shelf Reliance, we have all kinds of stuff for you, from everything we've shown you, from containers to filtering, and we really hope you'll include us in your water plans. Water and food and much more. Many of these items are available from your consultant at reduced prices. Your Shelf Reliance consultant may have some of these items on sale, and you can only get that sale by contacting them directly. Contact your Shelf Reliance consultant for best prices. Did you know you could have an in-home demonstration of many of our products and earn free and half-price products? Looking to earn extra income? Become a Shelf Reliance consultant. We have food rotation systems. We have 30-year shelf life foods, 20 to 30-year shelf life foods of everything you already eat. We have grab-and-go kits. We have all kinds of things. Thanks for watching our video today. Get a hold of the consultant who sent you this and they'll work with you to put a plan together that meets your needs.